Oh, the countless GOAT debates. Who's the GOAT? Who's not the GOAT? Is it Jordan? Is it LeBron? It's just nauseating debates over and over again, over and over again, over and over again. But we know on this channel who is not and shouldn't be ever close in the GOAT debate. We should not say his name. But Dwight Howard has his opinion on who's the GOAT. I guess Dwight Howard's been on, I think this was probably, uh, oh shoot. Sorry. I'm very sorry. I got caught off guard with some information right now. I didn't see this, but I might make this a video. But anyways, yeah, Dwight Howard's been on the, I think he was on a podcast with DeMarcus Cousins. They've been going in on the NBA lately on the reasons why they stepped away and everything that happened for their departure out of the NBA. But Dwight Howard lists who he thinks is the GOAT. He thinks Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the GOAT. Actually, my dad thinks that too, more than Jordan. Here's what he has to say. The 8-time All-Star recently emphasized on Cap's incredible longevity and stellar performance throughout his 2-decade-long career gets unappreciated despite being the only player to dominate the basketball world with 2 names. Like I said, during this podcast, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year award winner emphasized Abdul-Jabbar's excellence throughout his career, from establishing himself as the best player at age 21, going on to win the Finals MVP at age 37, and when playing against prime Larry Bird and his Boston Celtics. Moreover, to strengthen his argument, Superman, as Dwight Howard calls himself, has also added how Kareem in the history of sport is the only athlete to be the most dominate big man under his birth name as well as his chosen name. This dual identity success remains a unique achievement in the sport, exclusively to the 19-time All-Star. Quoted saying, "My personal 1A GOAT is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's the greatest stat line probably, and he should be the greatest with all the stuff he got," Howard said. He won at every level. First of all, he won with 2 different names, didn't he? He was the greatest Luau Cinder in the world, then changed his name to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And it goes on to talk about how Howard made a good point and everything. Howard makes a good point about how Kareem gets often overlooked for starting his career at age 22 and play all the way to 41, during which he became the NBA's all-time leading scorer until that guy from Akron broke the record in 2023. On the flip side, while clearly MJ got applaud for showcasing his scoring prowess in the late 1930s and his late 30s, for the Washington Wizards, Kareem matched him in NBA championships, and even at 35 led the league in both scoring and blocks, providing just how much he could dominate in the game in various ways. After being left off the NBA 75 team itself, the 2020 NBA champs constantly recognize how big men and their respective legacies often don't get recognition they deserve. And it goes on talking about Dwight Howard, talking about they only focus on scoring. If fans didn't only focus on scoring, legendary centers like Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell might be more highly regarded in GOAT discussions as well. All right, so that ends that. See, I think I might have said this 4 or 5 videos ago, how I think the GOAT debate should be between, or anything, Kareem, Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, maybe Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson, right? I said this not too long ago. And what Dwight Howard said is valid. He does raise a lot of valid points. I know how everybody says Jordan is the GOAT, which is not far-fetched, as we all know. We all know what Jordan has done in his career. not just playing on the Chicago Bulls, but doing what he did for the sport of basketball, the league in itself. Now, I think he's probably transcend Kareem, Wilton, or whoever with that, with all that accolades and becoming a cultural icon. I think, yeah, he's way above Kareem and Wilton. All these rest of these guys are considered to be GOAT. But if you look at Kareem's career closely, right? Go there. Look at Kareem's career closely. Look at all the achievements he has had. Starting with, I think he even won in high school when he was in New York. He might have won in high school. Yeah. For Lou Austin to begin his record-breaking basketball accomplishments when he was in high school, when he led the Jack Donahue Power Memorial Academy in New York City to 3 straight New York City Catholic championships. So yeah, he was a winner in high school. You look at his college, 3-time NCAA champion, 3-time NCAA Final Four Most Outstanding Player, 3-time National College Player of the Year, 3-time Consensus First Team All-American, 2-time Mr. Basketball USA, 3-time First Team Parade All-American as well. I don't think there was a McDonald's All-American when he was in high school. He probably would have been on that. And then you look at his NBA career, 6-time NBA champion, 1 with the Bucks, the rest with the Lakers. 2-time NBA Final MVP, 1 with the Bucks, 1 with the Lakers in '85. 6-time Most Valuable Player, MVP of course, with the Bucks 3 times, and with the Lakers 3 times. 19-time NBA All-Star, 10-time NBA First Team, 5-team All-NBA Second Team, 5-team All-Defensive, 5-time NBA All-Defensive First Team, 6-time NBA All-Defensive Second Team. He was Rookie of the Year in 1970, part of the NBA All-Rookie First Team, 2-time NBA Scoring Champion, Rebounding Leader in 1976, 4-time NBA Blocks Leader, and also part of the 35th, 50th, and 75th anniversary teams. Number retired with the Bucks and Lakers, 33. And not only did he win as a player in the NBA, he also won as an assistant coach with the Lakers in 2009-2010. And he also won as a head coach for the United States Basketball League in 2002. He did score 38,000 points, 38,387 to be particular, grabbing over 17,000 rebounds and over 5,000 assists, averages with 24.6 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. Hall of Famer, of course, and college basketball Hall of Famer. Known for the skyhook, of course. His best year, probably in the league statistically, because they didn't count steals and blocks when he first came in. Probably his first couple years in Milwaukee. Played 82 games in the championship season, 40 minutes a game, shooting 57% from the field, grabbing 31 points, putting up 31 points and grabbing 16 rebounds and 3 assists. The next year, in 1971-72 season, was his career high in points, 34.8 points a game, 16 rebounds a game, 4 assists, while shooting 57% from the field, 81 games. And he was pretty much consistent as anywhere from a 28 to 30 point scorer, average scorer every year. His best year rebounding was 1975, 16.9. When he finally caught up blocks in 1974, 1975-76, his first season with the Lakers, he had a career high average in blocks of 4.1 blocks a game, and did it again a couple years later with 4 blocks a game and 3.4 the next time. So, playoffs, first year in the playoffs in 1970, 35 points. That is as a rookie. He scored 35 points as a rookie. Championship season, it went down. Championship season with the Milwaukee Bucks is 26.6, 17 rebounds. And when he got that MVP for the Lakers in 1985, he averaged 21. Let's see here. I did all that already. And you also got to think, he did have a little bit of help, but also got to think, he was drafted in 1969 by the Milwaukee Bucks. Improved them from being a basement team to being a 56 and 26 team. And then suddenly they become a championship team. Let's not forget, he got to train with Bruce Lee too. He studied at Keto in New York. Let's see here. He holds USC, UCLA record still. Highest scoring average, 26.4. He still holds that. Most career field goals, 943. He's tied with Don McLaren with that. Most points in the season, 870. Highest scoring average, 29. He still holds all the records at UCLA. I think most of his records in Milwaukee might be overtaken now by Giannis. I could be wrong with that. And of course, he has a legendary move, the skyhook. Of course. Can't forget about that. He has the skyhook. So, there's that. There's a lot else with Kareem. There's so much to go into that. What Dwight Howard said is not wrong. It really isn't. It's not far-fetched. He's right. He won with two different names, but he also won with two different teams. He had real longevity only because he had to keep playing due to financial reasons. I think in late 70s, around the late 70s and early 80s, his house was burned down, so he had to keep playing to recover that loss. But Dwight Howard does make a good point about Kareem. He also makes a good point about the big men, how they've been downplayed in the GOAT debate. Like I said before, Wilt Chamberlain should be part of that discussion. Bill Russell to a point as well. And so there's that with that. I wanted to say something else about that, but I can't remember what I was about to say about it. But him and Dwight Howard and DeMarcus Cousins do go in about the NBA. It's quite revealing. But I thought it was like this was brand new news. I guess this happened during the Olympics when he had this podcast and they was saying all this stuff. But anyways, tell me what you guys think. You think Kareem should be part of the GOAT conversation? Yes or no?